Somebody call the doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are continuing our journey with Moon Knight. This is episode 3. This one has been a lot of fun and a pleasant surprise for me. Again, not knowing anything about the character and being a casual Marvel fan. Can't wait to see where we go next.
Yeah, this has been so much fun. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able for the next episode. See what they do with the Scarab.
I came into this show with zero expectations, being like, can't be that good if I don't even know who this guy is. Never even heard of him. I could not have been more wrong. I am absolutely loving this show, and what a just ridiculously badass outfit.
I'm looking forward to seeing Mark's side of things, since we had enough of Steven. Give us some Mark now. Let's go!
Then I found him with the Scarab, living 20 minutes from our old place. Now he's probably going to get himself killed running around Cairo.
Oh, look at this.
I don't steal.
They've already been stolen. That's what people forget.
Take them off the black market and return them to their rightful owners. I might keep a few to pay the bills.
I wonder what your father would think of his little scarab now. Avoid your old haunts. Call me sentimental, but I worry about you. Have a good trip, love.
Well, she didn't seem too happy to be doing that.
Where do you even find a passport person? You know?
I think it's on the dark web.
Every so many TV shows, people just there's this passport.
Well, for
people
her, it
out
was
there.
her mom. I mean,
That's convenient, right?
yeah.
We found Ahmed. She's here.
We got a raptor back there.
Here.
It sure is.
You're all
Marc
going to be
Spector's in Cairo. He's tracking us.
I know. She's here.
Lost your hat. Surely there's a better way to get around than.
Oh,
You killed him? I need to talk to that guy. About a dig site. Oh. What are we dancing? We fighting? What are we do?
as we've seen, Oscar Isaac knows his way around knives. Nice. Get him for showing off.
Mark. Don't do it, Mark.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Gonna get him. No!
Well, at least he's off the rooftop.
Off! لو سمحت. تكلم عربي. Wait, stop. Let me talk to you. Just let us go, man. That wasn't me. Let me talk to you for a second. يا عم الفلوس. الفلوس يا عم.
Oh.
Just love how you gotta push random people who aren't in your way.
Well, it wouldn't be an action movie without a run through a market in Egypt, now would it?
It took more time to...
Yeah, it took more time to get that carpet.
Oh no, there's a mirror.
Yep.
Where's Hero? Tell me. Mark, that's enough.
Oh! Didn't even tuck his chin.
Oh, no.
Oh, got them all?
Where's the tomb?
Take him to the ledge.
He's just a kid.
He'll talk.
Where's Hero? Where's Hero?
A lot of...
Kid's going, isn't he?
Oh!
Oh.
So, what about the other gods? Are they just gonna stand by and allow somebody to unleash Amit?
To signal for an audience with the gods is to risk their wrath.
What? Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Anger them enough, and they'll imprison me in stone.
Oh, doesn't sound so bad to me.
See how you fare against Harrow without my healing armor.
All right, so what?
Now we know.
I have a bad one.
Khonshu.
What are you doing?
Sending the gods a signal they can't ignore.
Moon Knight.
Is that what happened recently?
Maybe.
Bit over the top, don't you think?
Hurry! They're gathering their avatars now.
Aren't they scattered all over the world?
Yes, but for a meeting of the Ennead, a portal presents itself anywhere.
Okay, so where's mine?
No. Well,
There you go.
funny you mentioned that.
Last time I spoke to the gods, they banished me. Our case against Harrow must be indisputable.
Aren't you coming with?
Oh, I'll be there.
It's taking a long way around.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Oh my days, we're inside.
Oh my day.
We're inside the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Khonshu's theatrics are unparalleled. You must be his avatar.
And who are you?
I'm Jatsil, avatar of Hathor, goddess of music and love.
Cool.
Surely Khonshu mentioned her.
Nope.
Has Khonshu told you how this works?
Not really. Is there something I should know?
I try not to fight it. It's a strange sensation. But you'll get used to it.
Oh.
Sensation.
In attendance, Horus, Tefnut, Osiris, and Hathor, to hear the account of Khonshu.
You've been banished once for nearly exposing us, Khonshu. And you know we despise your garishness, your showy masks and weapons. But manipulate the sky again, and we will imprison you in stone.
Spare me your self-righteous threats!
Oh, jeez.
I was banished for not abandoning humanity unlike the rest of you.
They abandoned us. We simply trust our avatars to carry out our purposes without calling undue attention to ourselves, not like some of us.
Avatars are not enough! We need the might of God! Return from the opulence of the overvoid before you lose this realm!
Speak your purpose.
I call for judgment against Arthur Harrow!
The charges?
Conspiracy to release Amit!
That is a heavy accusation, Khonshu.
It's not a conspiracy.
Yeah, he's kind of
happening.
The purposes of our meeting must be nefarious. You know exactly why we are here! Do you not seek to release Amit from her tomb? I was in the desert, but if visiting the sands were a crime, the line of sinners would be longer than the Nile. His vision is obscured by jealousy, paranoia, and... He is a deceiver! This is a man who literally does not know his own name. He has a marriage certificate under the name Marc Spector, employment records under the name Stephen Grant. I've seen him speak to himself. Shut up! I have no idea how many personalities he must possess. The man is clearly insane.
Oh, look at that.
We will not tolerate violence in this chamber.
It brings me
Mark must be just like, what the hell is going on?
to tell you that this is a deeply troubled man. Khonshu is taking advantage of him the same way that he abused me, the way he aspires to abuse this court. Take action now before it's too late.
Tell him what he just told Mark or Steven in the last episode.
Right.
Of this freaking thing. Exactly.
I'm unwell. But that doesn't change the fact that this man is...
This is a safe space for you to tell us if you feel exploited.
This is not about my feelings. This is about how dangerous he is. If you will just listen for a second.
He has committed no offense. This matter is concluded.
Okay, so they're gonna wait.
Yeah.
So it's bad to do something.
Of course, that's how it always goes.
Mark just couldn't say what was really happening.
Mark, there is another way. Amit was buried in secret, the location hidden even from the gods.
Someone had to know something.
One man, a Magi named Senfu, he was tasked with recording the location of the tomb in case the gods ever changed their minds and decided to show mercy.
Find Senfu's sarcophagus and you'll find your tomb.
Okay, am I supposed to do that?
His sarcophagus was stolen and sold on the black market. You might want to start there.
Another side quest.
All right, we gotta go find the question mark and the white circle somewhere.
Yep.
Looking for Senfu's sarcophagus.
Senfu?
I hope you like attention.
What the hell are you doing here? You should be here.
Why? Because my name pisses off a few people in Cairo? Who cares?
It's not the locals that I'm worried about.
Come with me. I'll help you find what you need.
She has no idea yet about Khonshu.
None.
So what exactly are we going to do here? What's the plan?
Oh, it's not pleasant being left in the dark, is it?
I get that you're not happy about me leaving so quickly and coming to Cairo. I understand.
Wait, is that your apology?
Just so we can get to it right. Maybe let's just give our shit a rest and just try to strategize before we get to
Mogarts, just so you know, I'm not here to help you. I'm here for me and for everyone else who would die if Harrow succeeds.
Copy that.
Kind of the same goals, so...
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Hey, did you guys just recognize
whatever
what
that's
she's
worth.
wearing around her neck there?
You could have told me.
For what it's worth, I had her under control until very recently.
We could have handled it together.
That's not really what I do, is it?
Anything real.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't have.
A little too late for that now, though.
Okay. Let's get our story straight.
It's not the outcome from that conversation she was hoping to have.
Well, was that?
Got a lot of friends.
There's your answer too.
Yeah, with a lot of guns.
Oh, well, this should make this party fun.
What is that?
Is that Chuck Norris in the Zodiac boat?
Harrow's men keeping tabs.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's Chuck Norris.
That's what he always rode in back in the day.
Remember, your name is Rufina Estrada.
I was
Right.
thinking.
Just got back from our honeymoon in the Maldives.
I was thinking Ace Ventura.
You down with a gift to him?
Well, I'd tell them you worked at a gift shop, but they'd never believe me, would they?
Whoa, look at
Gift
that.
shop.
I want to know what she's wearing because that's very Moon Knight-esque.
Yeah.
Looks
right
like
there.
his
Yeah, that's not a typical piece of jewelry you would
his-
wear.
that he, when he takes the moon.
It's been a while.
Good to see you. Right this way.
He's looking forward to seeing you. After Madripoor, I'm sure you two will have a lot to talk about.
Is that a Knight's Tale going on?
So what, this Joker just puts on normal mock games in his backyard for fun?
No, he gets private lessons by the best in his backyard.
Cool. I like the robe. Layla, come in.
I love how everyone's like, Layla.
Such a delight to see you.
Such a delight to see you.
Thank you for having us over on such short notice.
Oh, please. Hope you realize you need no excuse to drop by.
This is my husband, Rufino.
Yeah, exactly. This is my husband.
Now, if I may ask, why such interest in Senfu in particular?
Oh, actually, our
I'm
purchases.
sorry, but I'd like to hear from your husband, if you don't mind. But I think I just would love to take a look. Funny, man. Feel free. Great.
Yeah.
Some weird tension going on here.
Please just let Stephen out before you blow this.
Not a chance. All right, what do you see?
The
Wanna let
bio
Stephen out,
practices
also he's
online
switching
with
as
the
an
student
accent?
walk-in texts. It's legit. But all I'm seeing was literature to guide the dead.
And Steven's the only one that can...
And,
Would
and
know it.
Stephen would know all of
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Will you give me a minute? I gotta talk to Stephen. Just keep him occupied.
Yeah.
All right, Stephen. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. What now? What now? You give me the body and you piss off. Damn it, there's not time for this. If there's something that you know, you gotta tell me.
He just needs a couple of minutes in there alone. He's...
You want a bloodbath? Fine, have it your way. All right. You are the worst. Check the cartonnage. What do I do? Well, take that first piece and fold it over the middle piece. This one? Yes, that one.
Like this?
Yeah. Now, if you match those stars up with the other piece over there and put it all together, it should make a star. Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Do you really think I'm an idiot? Get on your knees.
Anton, stop!
Get on your knees.
Okay.
Bend the knee.
This ain't gonna end well for you, homeboy.
Take a look inside the sarcophagus.
Something really, really big.
Notre invité vient d'arriver.
Well, that's interesting. It appears we have a concerned third party here.
Oh, look who it is.
Each one of you has so much more in common than you know. Layla, you keep thinking that distance will prevent the wounds from your father's murder from reopening, but something stands in your way. Your husband doesn't tell you the truth. And Mark, you don't tell her because you know that if you do, she'll see you exactly as you see yourself, as unworthy of love. Piece of shit.
Do it. Summon the suit. Give them what they deserve.
Yeah, Tom?
Would you like to see for yourself?
Yes.
These Hakim.
What are you waiting for?
Never in pit.
Wouldn't like the other gods be kind of like summoned them if something bad was happening?
Did he just
destroyed the whole thing?
Destroyed it.
Hey, he's gone.
Where is he?
Oh, look at that.
That's a pretty cool shot.
Oh, that was
the cape
sweet.
opened up like a half moon. Oh, jeez, just popping people. Heck of a shot, huh?
Heck of a shot.
Buy me some time.
Back into it.
Buy me some time.
Oh,
that was cool.
Fired them all
the
back.
cape, yeah, caught them all.
Yeah.
He's got a suit made out of the same stuff as John Wick's sport coat.
Yeah.
No.
Oh! Boy, bad day to be a security contractor.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Dude's just holding on to the cape.
I'll just be running away. I quit.
No, Mark.
Boom.
Give me the body, Mark.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's got the Colonel Sanders suit back on.
That's it.
All right, time out. Guys, let's all calm down, yeah? We're all worked up. Let's all just like chill out. Second. Take the body. Take the body, Mark.
Take the body. Take the body, Mark. Yeah.
All right, so now we're seeing what he can do.
Yeah, we're seeing the powers.
Oh, wow. It doesn't even slow him down.
Well, he did say it regenerates.
Yeah, it's healing armor.
Yeah, healing. Thank you. All right. Let's see.
Oh. Oh.
Doesn't she want those back? Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I got our guy pinned to the ground. Not anymore.
He's pissed.
Oh, got him.
We need a car.
Yeah, come on.
Tick tock, Marc Spector. Tick tock.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
What was Harold talking about? He said I had a right to know.
He knew nothing. Nothing.
He's talking out of his ass again.
He was lying, you know.
I don't know. He's just trying to mess with you. You know, he's trying to get in your mind.
That's what he's doing.
Every time I learn something new about you, I think, that's it. there can't possibly be any secrets left between us. And then something else pops up, and it's like I've not known you at all.
Yeah, you haven't. You don't.
Jeez, bro.
Oh.
Just cold. Stone cold.
You were married, right?
Dave.
He's trying to pull off the whole keep you away from me. You don't want to fall for me. It's bad for you.
I've spotted them.
It's not you, it's me, Dave.
Yeah. It's not.
I'm waiting
my
for
line.
Waiting for him to just.
That.
I'm just waiting
It's
for him
me.
to once just be like, no, it's not me. It's you. It's you.
Oh, it's definitely me.
Try that.
Maybe, actually.
Oh, they're really trying to tape this together.
It's gonna take forever.
We need Steven.
Told you.
He understands all of this. I really think it's worth giving him a shot.
I summon the gods, you summon the worm. He won't return the body.
We can't wait. It's okay, just let go. I don't have time.
Couldn't you just walked around the other side of the mirror?
Oh no, he's got to be able to do look
Yeah.
at all of it.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. He's got to be able to.
All right, go ahead. You're in. Cheers. Thanks a lot. All right. Yeah.
Oscar, good job.
That's awesome.
Tape in the sand is going to be kind of nasty. Make a mess.
Not in the Marvel world, Quinn.
There I go, bringing reality into Marvel. What am I thinking, right?
Just take the ride, Quinn.
Right. Answer always gets mad at me when I do that.
Everything's messy in the sand.
Egyptians invented modern navigation. There's not a lot of landmarks in the desert. They came up with a way to get about using the sun and the stars. It's bloody genius, isn't it? Et voila.
Done.
See, I told you. All of 5 minutes.
Voila, it's French.
Oh, Steven's gonna fall for her.
She
She's
likes
falling for Steven.
Well,
yeah. She likes that version way more.
That's a constellation.
We should be able to triangulate the stars into coordinates, right?
Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Senfu marked that tomb 2,000 years ago. And stars drift over time. Not much as far as stars go, but it can mean the difference between us searching miles and miles away from where we're supposed to be looking. So unless we know exactly what the sky looked like on that date...
we might be able to.
I remember that night.
Ooh, Khonshu's talking to Steven.
You can finally see him.
Mm-hmm.
No, he saw him before.
Yeah,
What
he's
am I
seen
talking
him.
about?
Yeah.
He's
Just his reaction there, and then
he's just never had a conversation
yes.
with him. He's
So
just
by the way, like with her, she loves Mark during the action.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
for like deeper meanings and just normal.
But Steven for the person.
So what you're saying is she likes the tough
turn
guy,
back
but also
the
wants
night
the sensitive
sky.
side.
How? It will come at a cost, and I cannot do it alone.
Told him not to manipulate the sky again.
When the gods imprison me, tell Mark to free me.
Going to some extremes now.
Whoa.
Oh, trippy.
Oh, they're really going back 2,000 years here?
Well, just the sky anyway.
This is mental.
It's a joke, folks. Joke.
Look at that. Can you imagine watching that?
Oh, we are. Of course.
That is a raptor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the night.
Surprisingly painful.
It's working.
This is the night. Okay, so he really did go back and, well, for the stars.
Yeah.
And he's got one on his side, though.
I don't know how much longer I can do this.
I got it. 29 degrees north, 25 east.
Oh, there he goes.
Yep.
So wait, is Mark or Steven going to have the... He's not going to have the suit anymore.
Nope.
Mark!
Oh, he's still walking on the glass.
You were right about Khonshu.
Oh, look at this.
Now, he's tethered to this place.
Can he hear us?
We think so, yes.
Oh,
I know it's.
oh man.
Crunch.
Can I tell you a secret? I enjoyed dealing out pain on your behalf. That is the greatest sin I carry. I am grateful. Had you not broken me so completely, I might never have known the value of healing.
I don't like how he's mentioning break and then grabs this.
I'm going to do what you could not. When it's finished, I want you to remember one thing. Your torment forged me. I owe my victory to you.
Oh, I thought he was going to smash it.
I thought so too. Oh, that's the end. Damn. It looks like it's finished.
The thing I liked about this episode is we finally got to see some legitimate powers of the suit that we could point to. Like, okay, he's bulletproof. Okay, he has healing. He can essentially be impaled and pinned down and then just swipe it all away like it's nothing. So we got our little taste of what Mark and or Steven is capable of in the Moon Knight suit. So that's interesting. But my question is now, how many episodes are we going to go without those powers? Now it's going to turn into essentially two regular humans, albeit highly trained, I guess, trying to figure out what they're going to... Well, it depends if he's Mark or Steve. Yep. And then Layla, obviously, she was holding her own against Beck, I think his name was. So two highly trained individuals, one more skillful in a museum, the other two at hand-to-hand combat. But I'm glad they at least gave us a little taste of the suit before they took it away, because I think a lot of us would be pretty upset. So I'm sure that's what that scene was in there for. It's interesting trying to figure out Ethan Hawke's character, Arthur, because it sounded like Khonshu was using him as well and made him do a number of things that he wasn't happy about. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where he stands, and obviously he's kind of trying to double cross everybody, but what's he really trying to get out of it by unleashing the tomb? So that's going to be interesting. I found it kind of curious that the gods, yes, they said they'd stay out of dealing with men, as they put it, but how do they not know what Ethan Hunt's really up to? And like the conversations that he was having.
Ethan Hawke,
not Ethan Hunt. I get my Ethans mixed up here. Arthur. We'll just call him Arthur, which I should be doing. But it was a little bit curious how they couldn't really put that together when Mark and Khonshu and Steven had the opportunity to say what was going on. They basically blew it and didn't say much of anything really. And I kind of curious with that, but don't let those little nitpicks put a damper on the whole story, because overall this one is a lot of fun. It's a whole new character, so I'm pretty much open to whatever. And this one's been a lot of fun. This episode was pretty solid in terms of action that we got, which I think we wanted, but some real plot holes that left me a little bit curious, but I am definitely interested to stay with the whole ride to see where we end up. We only have a handful of episodes left to go, so we'll see how things shape up.
Yeah, this was really fun seeing the Mark and Steve actually working together, and then even where like Mark is, I think he's slowly starting to realize when it comes to stuff like, the stars position, he was like, all right, I'll let Steven in. And then Steven realized when he turned into Moon Knight and was in Pale, he's like, all right, he's trying to be like, time out, hold on, hey, we're good here, right? Let's everybody calm down. Then he saw all the chaos going. He's like, all right, you're back. So I think we're going to start seeing more of that play out. And then we've been seeing, bits and pieces here and there with Layla really starting to like Steven, and I think Oak hit it right on the head. Like during the action, she likes Mark. During every other time, she likes Steven, because we've seen that they have a little backstory, especially when Harold came in and said, he's like, you haven't told her everything because you're worried about not being worthy of ever being loved. And then how Layla has never told him the one thing too, and she was like, nobody would know that. So are you gonna tell me? He's like, just messing with our minds, just trying to get us divided. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So that's really interesting too in that dynamic. So I wonder, they're gonna have to eventually get back to that, because even she said right after that, she's like, when I think that, all right, that's it, he's finally told me everything, there's still another secret that comes out. So that is very well done how that's going along, and eventually they're gonna have to figure that out to be able to move on, so to speak. But now with the next episode having no powers, it's going to be a tough sledding, but I think obviously Mark's going to have sledding. Obviously Mark's going to figure out a way to get him out, because he does have one ally inside, because she told him a couple secrets and what he can do. So this is definitely going along pretty well so far. I'm really liking it.
To keep Layla happy, you just got to be two separate guys.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you got to do.
I really want the bad boy, but the sensitive guy is so nice. I just don't know which one I want.
I don't know if it's him being sensitive as compared to the knowledge that she has.
I think it's a knowledge, because remember when she went to his apartment.
But Steven's a nice guy. Come on.
Steven had all the same stuff and all the same interests. She
likes the intellectual side, right? Yes. She likes somebody that she can have a conversation with, and has a lot in common with. Things that she's passionate about, he's passionate about. But he's also, the confidence isn't necessarily there. He's unsure of himself. He's, a little introverted. And
that's where Mark comes
in. Mark is the tough guy, but Mark's it's pretty stereotypical, right? Like Mark's the tough guy and the bad boy who can fight, but he's very shielded.
He won't open up.
He's very walled off emotionally. Yeah.
I just go and do my thing. I don't know.
I hurt people, and I don't want to hurt the people.
They went look, I think the show is fun, but they're going pretty stereotypical with Mark's two sides. But no, I think it's good. If I have to nitpick, it's
picking of nits.
Arthur just walks in. He's among all these gods. Are you doing something wrong? No.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Well, we've heard enough.
Wait, aren't you the gods? What's going on here? So I don't know the powers that the gods have. They're mad at Mark for almost Khonshu for almost giving them away, and Khonshu, and making the eclipse happen in the middle of the day, and then spinning the Earth back a few thousand years. But all in all, I said it in the preview, and the thing that I'm having the most fun with is just learning about a new character. As Mason Quinn brought up, we learned about the suit. It's bulletproof. It's impale proof. It's got healing powers. Athletic ability is off the charts. Strength is off the charts, and it's fun seeing a new superhero in a capacity that we haven't seen before. I don't know this character at all. Of course, I've said it previous. I'll continue to say it. The ninja version is very the ninja mummy hooded version is super badass to me. I thought that whole scene where they went to dude's big party and the horses and the he's an antiquities collector, if you will say. I thought that was really cool. I find everything surrounding, the old Egyptian kind of all the lore, the pyramids, all the artifacts, all that stuff. I find it to be fascinating because it goes back so many thousands of years. And the interesting thing about this particular episode that I know is real, to what extent and how much Hollywood embellishes on it, or Hollywood doesn't cover the extent of it, is how many ultra rich people own just very rare pieces of history in private collections that we know nothing about, that are going to stay in private collections. So I find that to be very interesting. Being a World War II history buff, of course, we know that the Germans, and I say that, whatever, don't get offended. That party, we'll just say that, raided museums and private collections and all sorts of stuff throughout the 40s, and that's lost. So to have a show that's combining a really cool superhero with the ancient Egyptian stuff, I find to be very fascinating. I am I am super surprised again because I came into this with like, if I'm being transparent, like pretty low expectations. But I'm loving this, and I think the split personalities. I've seen a couple of reviews where people are like, oh, we didn't love it, and it feels kind of muddy and confusing. I think it's great. I'm loving this show. Incredibly surprised by how entertained I am by this, and of course Oscar Isaac. He's incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of piggyback off Dave here. I'm enjoying so far learning about Moon Knight, because I've mentioned on here I don't know anything about Moon Knight. Now, I don't even know much about the comics, but I do love the majority of the films and the majority of the TV shows so far that I've seen. With this episode, kind of like you guys, I was kind of questioning, like, well, it was kind of easy for Arthur to just kind of, I'm not doing anything wrong, but this guy has problems. You guys know the history of Khonshu. So that's basically it. Just, I'm out. He's just making stuff up. I thought it was just too easy for the gods to be like, all right, well, you're right. We have a problem with him, so we're just going to focus our problem on him and deal with him, and you can just
go do whatever.
Go do whatever you need to do. So I kind of took issue
somebody
with that.
Be watching him, seeing him out digging in the desert?
I mean, I understand. Like,
but Khonshu didn't really help himself,
right? They have a council of gods there. You're telling me that one wouldn't be like, all right, we know Khonshu gives us issues.
Yes, whatever.
But there has to be some kind of, he's pursuing this hard. Yeah. Like he did this to this guy calling us. I just thought there'd be a little bit more questioning from the gods, but there wasn't. So also with the gods too, I feel like they would get some kind of, and again, I'm saying this, not knowing anything from the comics with this, but I would feel like the gods would get some kind of alert from somebody being like, hey,
they're digging the tomb up.
Arthur, he just kind of triggered something, but his cane too, by the way, we've kind of found this, and this. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off, and it's just because I don't know the gods. But I feel like they would get some kind of alert. Layla, they mentioned something about a dead husband, if I remember right? Right? Something there, or something like Mark is not, or what was it? Mark's not telling you everything. Yeah, that's what it was. So, like, what is it? Because she already knows about Steven, right? So, what kind of deeper?
Yeah, I mean, she had that conversation with the Forger in the beginning of the episode, and I think there's maybe more there than we picked up on, maybe.
Yeah, so that might be something we kind of maybe should go back and check out the dialogue there again, because maybe there was some breadcrumbs of leading us to at least a couple scenarios that we could kind of go down. But otherwise, the series has been fun so far. Like the beginning, though, I will say, was kind of like, oh man, we're getting like a machine gun blast here of wow, that was quick and fast, which I understand because that's, we're getting the perspective of Mark. We're getting the perspective of Steven. And then with Oscar in the desert there, when he summoned Steven and just immediately, I thought that was pretty great for them to let us finally see like a straight up shot of Oscar doing the Mark and Steven. So I really enjoyed that.
Well, because I was gonna laugh when Mark was taking out the guys at the beginning, and then he had that boom, 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 like he did earlier on as Steven turning into Mark that we didn't see. So then we didn't see Mark turning into Steven, and he's in a taxi leaving, like trying to go
going to the airport.
Yep, trying to get. Well, and the thing that's interesting is there's somebody else taking control of the body. Because there was that scene where they're like, why did you do this? He's like, I didn't do it. When they took out those 3 guys. So somebody else is controlling Oscar Isaac's character as
like
well.
A third or something. You know what? You know what? Oh, just overall, I find really interesting about this, and I don't know if there's any other shows in the works, but what I'm hoping happens from this Moon Knight, and Andrew, you can tell me. I would think like I would have heard more of Moon Knight even as a casual Marvel fan prior to this series. So I don't know how popular of a character that was among, the comic book fans, but the fact that his character wasn't in like any of the stuff at all that I'd seen previously. I wonder if there's other superheroes in, the Marvel universe that aren't, the popular ones, your Iron Mans, your Thors, that may now get series, on
they
Netflix
could
or
give it a
Amazon.
chance.
Look, I don't think they're just going to pop us with a superhero we don't know anything about and go right to a 3-hour feature film. But I'm wondering
this
if
is a way
they're
to
going.
introduce
Yeah,
them,
you look. Answer's kind of a Marvel encyclopedia full of superheroes that I'm sure are super cool. There's a lot we've probably never heard of, and that's what I'm getting at with this. Is there the potential now to just say, hey, you know what, this superhero that was introduced here might be a really cool story. Again, maybe not something that we're gonna risk, making a full,
like in the Eternals.
Eternals was all right.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with Eternals.
Yeah, Eternals was it was good. I mean, it wasn't going to be Avengers.
There's the risk is, and they tried to throw all of them in at once, right?
Where you could have had maybe
that should have been a TV show.
Yeah,
in my personal opinion, Eternals should have been a TV show.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think it's hard to sell, like, hey, go to the theaters and spend a bunch of money and look, because if it's on Netflix or if it's on Hulu or if it's on Amazon and it's kind of entertaining, look, anybody who's got these streaming services is always at home. Oh, what's good? What's on? I'll check this out. To me, there's a big difference between that and look, to go to the movies now for 2 people. If you throw in some popcorn and some sodas, it ends up being a $50 night.
50, that's a cheap one.
Well, 2 adult tickets at $13. There's 26.
Share the Wolverine popcorn.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a $50 night. So I think people are, if there's a question as to who are these people, people are less likely to go to the theaters. Where if you can watch the first episode or 2 on Amazon or Netflix that you're paying for anyhow, I think you're more likely to check it out. So we had joked that saved a little bit of budget on the CGI and the action scenes with the cut sets for the first cut or the cut scenes for the first few episodes. But I think it would be cool to see some new superheroes, especially given how cool this one is. How did this one do overall? Like, how well was it?
It seems like it was
well
received.
I think the only knock on it I saw was that they used multiple directors for the series, and you can kind of tell when a different director kind of puts their spin on it.
But
the episodes are slightly different.
That's usually a given, though.
Yeah, that's
usually
happening.
Yeah,
never any series has the same director all through.
For the most part, I mean, even on IMDb here, out of 18,000 ratings, it's a 7.5 so far. So
I think people liked it.
I'm sure there was a lot of nitpicks, but
there's nitpicks and there might be purists about it. But like I said, the only thing I really knew about him was just him in costume giving me orders in a Spider-Man game, and then he was in a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. Other than that, didn't know much about him until this, so that's why I'm glad we're watching this, and I'm glad you're watching us watch this.
And it's only a 6-episode run, so it can be a pretty tight, story that they can work with, and not a huge investment. So.
Exactly, buddy. You get a lot of knowledge that you need. So this has been so much fun. We're halfway through, correct? Because we're 3 of the 6.
3 of the 6.
So there you go. We're halfway home. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.